Hello my friends, and welcome back to the channel. You're watching Project Dark Knight Horror, and I am your host, the Dark Knight. Today, we're going to be focusing on ghosts, poltergeists and demons. We're going to take a deep dive into the world of the paranormal. So stick the kettle on and make a cup of tea and let me show you the truth. It's that time again, so close the door, shut the curtains and turn off the lights and go full screen as you get ready to watch Scariest videos that prove 100% that ghosts, poltergeists and demons walk among us. Paranormal blogger. For our first case today, we're traveling to Belgium to visit a man called Brulus, who lives in a coastal town by the North Sea. Belgium is known for its waffles, beer, chocolates, and some of the best music festivals in the world. But unfortunately, we're not studying Belgium's culture today. We're studying the paranormal. Or rather, we're studying the paranormal that happens in Brulus's home. Let me introduce you to Brulus. He is a YouTuber/blogger that uploads content on movie trailers, urban exploring, reaction videos, and surprisingly, his most viewed content is on popping spots and abscesses. Yes, you heard that correctly. His channel is quite successful, but 5 years ago, he moved into a house which was supposed to be a new beginning. His channel had just taken off and he was getting a decent amount of views and getting paid from YouTube. But that's when poltergeist activities started. Right out of the blue, books and DVDs would fly off the shelf, and loud knocks would be heard coming from the doors and the walls, and a heavy sense of dread was all around him. So he did what most of us would have done and picked up his camera and started recording. And this is what he captured. Watch.
There are some weird noises coming from my window. The last few days my windows open by itself. I don't know what's the problem, so... Oh my god. My god. Oh my god, what the fuck? What the fuck? Oh shit.
Late one night, as he was getting ready for bed, he heard his window slamming shut, so he went to investigate. Now, a window slamming shut isn't that much to worry about, right? The thing is, the window was locked and something kept opening it. Then he started having problems with his lights.
Okay guys, this is what's happening right now. Lights going on and off. Okay, it's done. What the fuck?
So you guys have been friends forever.
Oh yeah, ever since
What the
we
fuck?
in Orlando.
No, we covered the governor's inauguration.
What the fuck?
We'll leave until we got a quote.
We were having the first one at Sausages.
Oh shit!
As he's sitting in the room, recording the lights turning off and on, you can even hear the light switch flipping. At the beginning, Brulus wasn't that scared of the activity, and as the days and weeks flew by, he became more and more relaxed about it. But that was all about to change because the activity grew from strength to strength. Watch.
If there's somebody here in this house, could you make your presence known? Please. I'm going. That's the bathroom. That's the bathroom. And here was. That's the shelf where the DVD was thrown. So. If there's somebody here, please make your presence known. Maybe he do that again, DVD from the shelf, I don't know. Holy shit. Okay. What the fuck? Okay, I'm done. I'm done with this.
This was the turning point when the paranormal activity changed from mild-mannered knocks and bangs to full-blown angry poltergeist activity. And this is when Brulus's attitude and interest in the paranormal changed too, from fun and curiosity to fear and denial. He thought the activity would go away, but he was wrong.
Hey guys, this is an update video. This is the room where everything is happening. So this was the DVD shelf where the DVD was thrown off. There is the fly window that I asked, if you are here, make your presence known. And it fell off just in the middle. And that's me. Hi. This is the door that shut on me. Yesterday was very quiet, so I hope it stays that way. So I'm not taunting it. I'm not taunting it again. So oh fuck. Oh shit. Recently in my house there are weird things that are happening. So I decided to put up a camera last night. I viewed the footage and I found something, and I'm gonna show you in a bit. But first I want to tell you, I left my computer on for the lighting. So it's not dark and bad quality. So everything is clear. So this is what I found.
Now, it's a bit hard to spot, but something walks right in front of the screen from right to left. Something that looks like a shadow figure. I know it's a bit hard to see, but let me know down below if you spot it.
Now you have seen the footage. What do you think? I don't know anymore. Maybe I have to do something with this house. I don't know. I don't know. Okay guys, I woke up again from weird noises in my house. Let's take a look again. What the fuck? Okay, guys, I'm done. I'm done. I want to know what's happening.
Just before he switched on the camera, he heard noises coming from just outside his bedroom door, a few feet away from him, as if someone was there watching him. Also, whatever this black thing is just outside the door, as he stands up, it disappears. As he walks out of his bedroom, the intercom's wire moves a little bit. Then, a split second later, the receiver flies off the handle. Just as Brulus is about to hang up the receiver, there's a loud crash that comes from the cupboard to his right. In fact, as he backs away, you can see the door opening and closing. He's clearly scared and in shock. His breathing is fast and shallow, and you can now sense he's in danger. And Brulus feels it too. He even asks his viewers for help.
Hi guys, and welcome to a video. Recently my shower is going on and off by itself. Mostly on, not off. That's the weird thing. So, if you are here, can you put the shower on, please? Come on, don't be shy. You did it. So you can do it now also. Put the shower on. Oh my god! You see? I told you guys, I told you. Thank you. Guys, I'm not afraid about it anymore because it's becoming a normal way of life in this house. So yeah, I keep you updated.
Over the following week, Brulus was flooded with comments and well wishes and advice about how to handle what was happening to him in his home. But one email stood out from the rest. The person who sent the email claimed that he knew the previous owners of Brulus's house, and he went on to tell Brulus that they were not your average couple. In fact, the couple were into witchcraft, and they were spotted many times doing strange rituals in their back garden and in a forest that was 900 meters away from the house. After all of this information had settled, Brulus realized that the person who sent the email must have been friends with the couple or a neighbor. I mean, how else would he know about the witchcraft and the rituals that the previous owners took part in their garden? Then, the person told Brulus that during one of these rituals, a strange box was buried in the garden. So Brulus went and started to dig in the spot where he was instructed to. And, to his shock and horror, he found something. What you're about to see is Brulus looking, digging, and finally finding the box that was buried. Watch.
Yesterday I was reading my emails, and one email in all the spam emails I get stands out. I'm gonna pop the email. So I was thinking by myself, what if it was a prank, or maybe there's actually something buried in my garden. In the mail he was telling me in the back of the garden, so let's give it a shot and maybe there's something buried. I don't know, but we can try. And also, if you want me to go to the forest where the witchcraft was proceed, it's not that far away, so let's dig. Guys, I did found something. Let's check it out. I was digging around there, and there, on the other side, there, and now I digged here. Now watch. Look. Here. And yeah, there was something buried in my garden. It was not that deep, so I don't know. Let's find out what's inside. Okay guys, so there was actually something buried in my garden. It's like a black box. I'm afraid to open it. Maybe it's is it a good idea to open it? Let's open it. Okay guys, what's in that? Oh, the smell. The smell of it. Yeah. Look what's inside. Yeah. It's a candle. Oh. Oh. And sorry guys. And it's a dead bird. Oh, and the head is over here. What the fuck? Yeah. Okay guys, this house has really something to do with birds, because if you see on the wall and my back, there are birds. On the door there are birds. When it was painted here in the upstairs, there were the same birds that were here, were painted on the wall upstairs. And if you go inside, you have this old closet, and in that closet there is, look, a skull of some animal. I think it's a rabbit, I don't know. So what the email told or said, because of the witchcraft, I think I'm starting to believe it. So I think that email was honest. So yeah, see you at the next video.
Inside the box was the remains of a dead bird, which, after some research, I found out that the bird is a crow. Also, inside the box was a white candle. I've tried to find out what the symbol on the candle means, but so far, no luck. So this is where I ask you, the community, for help. The symbol on the candle looks like a straight line, like a cross, but not your religious type. And there are two more symbols, one at the bottom that looks like a horseshoe, and on top, something that resembles a letter. I did manage to find out that bearing a white candle represents protection, peace, and purity. The crow represents a trickster spirit that carries messages between life and death. Only one question remains. Did the people who lived in the house before cause the paranormal to happen by messing around with witchcraft? Or did they do a spell to protect themselves from the paranormal? Let me know what you think happened down below. If you want to have another look at his paranormal videos, because I had to cut them because of time, then jump on over to his channel. The name is on screen. But when you get there, don't forget, tell him the Dark Knight sent you. Thank you.
Project Dark Knight.
The update of World Paranormal. For our next case, we're going back to Pennsylvania to check up on Bobby, who is a paranormal investigator, and he has a YouTube channel that goes by the same name. The last time we saw Bobby's channel, we learned that Bobby and his wife are paranormal investigators who travel all across America chasing their paranormal dreams. They've done multiple paranormal investigations, and they've visited very haunted places. Their most famous location they visited is the site of America's most bloodiest battle. On the 1st to the 3rd of July, 1863, after just 3 days of fighting, between 46,000 and 51,000 soldiers from both sides of the Union and Confederate forces perished from what will always be known as the Battle of Gettysburg, or America's most bloodiest civil war. You can find hundreds, if not thousands, of videos all about ghosts of Gettysburg online. The fact is, Gettysburg is very, very haunted, and for all the reasons I've already outlined. That much energy, bloodshed, violence and sadness, all compressed into the space of 3 days, created a black hole of paranormal energy that lives on till today. And I believe that something followed Bobby home. Maybe it was a ghost of a soldier, and Bobby and his family reminded him of a happier time before the war. Whatever the reason, the fact remains, Bobby's house is haunted. And the last time I featured Bobby's channel, we learned that all over Bobby's house, you can hear and feel loud, heavy footsteps walking all across the home. They've grown a little bit used to the sound of heavy footsteps, but sometimes it can all be too much. Sometimes, all of a sudden, out of nowhere from either side of Bobby, loud heavy footsteps will stomp right up to him. Unfortunately, most of the activity is centered in and around Bobby's daughter's bedroom. Bobby doesn't know why this thing haunts Sky's bedroom the most, but as a parent, he must be so worried. So, let's catch up with Bobby and Sky and see what's been happening.
So I'm sitting here gaming, and that object up there swung and literally smacked the glass really hard. Damn reflection, but look, still moving. Let's get you before it stops. Look, still moving. Oh no, it moved. Look, it was sitting there, as you can see from the dust. Can you make it swing again? Damn, I really need to wipe off in there. Look at all that shit. Can you make it swing again? Hello? Can you make it move again? Oh, look. It made them all move now. Nice. Can you make it swing like you did before when it hit the glass? It's going out of focus. Alright, now I said swing it, not move it. Focus. Alright, now I said swing it, not move it. Jeez Louise. Jeez Louise. And I opened that thing, so probably let the damn thing out. I don't regret this, but can you make it move again? Can you make it move again? Can you slide it the other way? Keeps going out of focus. It's going out of focus. Yo! Was that a nickel, a dime, a penny? Look, there's my change. That thing went flying. How did it not hit the glass? See, that's some glitch in the matrix shit.
If you're into the paranormal, then you'll know that the activity can happen sporadically, and months can go by without any activity at all, but then it can also happen non-stop for months. My point is, Bobby's channel is believable because he uploads every few weeks instead of uploading every few days, like some of these fake paranormal channels. You can still hear the fear in Bobby's voice, and these are the telltale signs that I look for when researching the channel. One morning, Bobby was fast asleep when he was woken up to something walking around his bed. Not only could he hear it, but he could hear the weight of the footsteps. So he got out of bed and started recording. Watch.
So, here we go again with the footsteps. It's like 7:30 in the morning. I keep thinking my daughter was getting up by it. I don't know, I'd hear her by now because she always yells my name. I don't want to turn the light on now because she's sleeping. That and the footsteps are literally right at her door, which is right there. And that's our room. Inch all closer. Hopefully this don't wake her up, but I know y'all hear the footsteps. I'm like shaking already. So early in the morning too. See, I know you hear them pacing in there. But it's been real active since we went to Gettysburg and investigated. I know you'll hear that. Hello? Hello? Glad she's sleeping. It'd probably freak her out. Hello? Nah, get out of here, man. Hello? I'm like freaking out. Oh, hell no. 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 Relax. Relax.
Then, 6 days later, Bobby recorded more ghostly footsteps. But this time it was during the day, so he wasn't that scared. He decided to ask the spirit if it needs help, and this is what happened. Watch.
There we go. And again. Hello? Oops, sorry. Is there anything you need? They're real loud today. Hello? Do you need help? What the Do you need help? What the What the Hello? Hello? Was that you that rolled the ball? Can you play it again? Can you play it again? Can you play it a low key? Oh, uh-uh. Oh, uh-uh. See, this is where I draw the line, man, and y'all want me to be brave.
You can hear the footsteps clear as day. Then, as Bobby's asking if they need help, straight out of Sky's bedroom, a football rolls out mysteriously on its own. Because of the floorboards, you can hear the wood creaking as the entity moves. Sky's in the living room behind Bobby watching TV. You can even hear the kids' programs playing. And, as a good investigator should, Bobby pushes down his fear and films inside Sky's bedroom to prove that there's no one around. And then, right on cue, as if the spirit is owning up to moving the ball, the sound of Sky's piano is heard. Then, something happens that puts the chills even in me as I was watching. Right after the first piano chord is struck, Bobby asks the spirit to do it again, and what happens next is terrifying.
Can you play it a low key? Oh, uh-uh.
On the 3rd of April, a couple of weeks ago, Bobby heard something scratching coming from near the clown doll. So he took out his phone and started recording. Watch.
Alright, y'all. I don't know, that chair keeps either scraping or that left one's head keeps scraping the wall. I'm trying not to be loud because my girl's sleeping for work tomorrow. Hold on, let me get y'all back in focus. I don't know, that one keeps moving its head or something. What the no. Yeah. Oh my goodness. No. I'm kind of afraid to go near it. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, no, 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 no. What? I know y'all heard that. Can you do it again? Can you do it again? Oh. Oh. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
Well, so what do you think about this case? Personally, the more I watch, the more questions I have. Like, how many spirits are in Bobby's home? And is one of them a child that needs help? Or is it something else, just pretending to be a child, to gain Bobby's trust? These are some of the questions that I will ask Bobby about the next time I email him. Bobby's haunting is very dear to me because it reminds me of my very own experience growing up in my family home. Those of you who know my story or are a part of the Facebook group will know what happened. But just like my mum once told me, everything happens for a reason, and if I didn't experience the paranormal as a child, then I would never have been obsessed with it, and my life would have taken a different path. I had to cut Bobby's clips due to time, and if you're new to his channel, then I highly advise that you jump on over and check it out. The name is on screen. Bobby has just passed the 1,000 subscriber mark, and he's already given us so much, and I know there's a lot more to come. When you visit Bobby's channel, drop him a comment and say hi to Sky. But don't forget, tell him the Dark Knight sent you. Thank you.
Project Dark Knight.
Jumping with ghosts. For our third case, we're visiting a place that's not your typical haunting ground for ghosts. In fact, it couldn't be further from the paranormal. It's Rockin' Jumps Trampoline Park and Amusement Center in New York. Rockin' Jumps is an extreme trampoline park for kids and adults of all ages, and they specialize in many different activities, from basketball and dodgeball, multiple wall climbing challenges, parties and birthdays, and gymnastics. Kids and families love Rockin' Jumps, and people of all ages can't help but smile when they're in the building. But one day, out of the blue, in November 2022, when staff came in to open up shop and get the day started, they saw that they had a notification on the computer that during the night, the motion detectors had been triggered. So they checked the CCTV and were shocked at what they found. Watch.
Want to see what the ghosts have been up to? This is security camera footage from the middle of the night.
That's one of the party rooms that families can book for birthday parties and family functions. The staff had set up the tables with plates for the following morning's birthday party. After this, the staff put it behind them, but they didn't realize that this was just the beginning.
Here's part 2 of Rock and Jump being haunted. While closing tonight, the staff witnessed the coat rack rolling on its own, and a chair flew off the table. Stay tuned for more.
The ghosts haven't been active lately, but we caught them on camera while closing tonight.
It might only be a mop bucket moving on its own, but when you experience the paranormal firsthand, when it happens right in front of you, that can be very frightening. Hence the reaction of the worker. Also, most of the staff are kids.
The ghosts started messing with our party hosts.
Hey guys, I've been working at Rock and Jump for the past 4 years, and something that the staff and I have noticed is that Rock and Jump is haunted. We'll see the silks move at random times after we close. And dodgeballs roll on their own. Stay tuned for more creepy videos.
And then, finally, it happened during the day. Normally, the activity only happens during closing time or in the early hours. But, for whatever reason, on this day, and at the front desk too, in front of a customer and the workers, poltergeist activity was captured. There was no more ifs or buts about it.
Watch closely. The ghost tried interfering with the front desk.
I don't think we'll ever find out why the place is haunted to begin with. So many staff and kids and adults come and go all the time. And who knows what someone might have done one night late when no one else was around. The truth is, we live in a connected world of social media. And nowadays, people are very curious about the paranormal. The ones who don't believe, the skeptics, will try out things like Ouija boards and seances just to show others it doesn't work. But that's the perfect time for when things can go very wrong and a door can be opened without the summoner even realizing it. Or someone who doesn't like kids might have done something to start it. Or someone could have died in the building before it was a trampoline park, and it could have always been haunted, but we're only just finding out now. Whatever the reason, you can believe that I will be there to bring you the answers and updates to come. But until then, why don't you check out their TikTok account? The name is on screen. And when you get there, yes, you guessed it, don't forget, tell them the Dark Knight sent you. Thank you.
Project Dark Knight.
Salt and paranormal. For our next case, we're staying with TikTok and an account called salt.sage, which is owned and run by a homeowner and mother called Sydney. Sydney doesn't have a great deal of content, what with being a full-time mum and all, but the content she does have features her family. She makes content on hair and beauty tips, content on exercise, and her favourite hobby, which is hula hooping. Oh, and I just have to say that Sydney is quite good at it. Also, she makes content about home and family. So, basically an all-round wholesome family channel. So, when all of a sudden she started uploading clips on the creepy things that happened in her home, people took note.
SpongeBob night.
SpongeBob's awesome.
Liam, come here. Liam, right now. What is happening? Okay, I'm calling your mom. Just stay right here.
Audrey, the babysitter, decided to record the kids one by one and send it to Sydney to let her know that her babies were all fine. So she started recording, but just then something started to move in the background, and at first she didn't realize what was happening until Liam saw it too. When this video first aired, some people said that it was fake. Also, some people said that there was someone under the table pulling a string to make the rocking chair move.
Hey guys, I'm just gonna make this really quick. A lot of you have suggested that there is somebody underneath the table pulling a string and making the rocking chair move. So I'm gonna show you the table real quick. Oh wow, there's a shelf down there. Might be pretty hard to fit under there.
Okay, hi everybody. I'm Audrey. I'm the babysitter who was in the first video that you saw about with the rocking chair. And I am so scared right now because we're going to show you a video of what happened this evening. I was babysitting again, just me and Liam and Braylon. Liam and I are just sitting on the couch watching a video. Braylon's on her phone. And then some crazy stuff starts happening. I'm just going to say the video is untouched, unedited. There's nothing going on. There's some weird noises. You're going to see that we didn't react to it. We didn't hear it. I don't know what's going on. I don't know why it's happening when it's just me babysitting, but something weird is happening. But I'm going to let you see the video. You can think what you want about it. But yeah. So
At the start of the clip, Audrey's on the sofa with Liam, and to their left is Liam's sister. All is quiet, but then after a few seconds, chaos ensues. First off, something can be seen at the top of the stairs through the banister. Is it a ghost? And if it is, was it watching the children? A female voice was picked up by the camera's mic. Audrey and the kids say that they didn't hear it at the time. And then things are thrown down the stairs. And this time, Audrey and the kids heard it and quickly left the house. So who or what was on top of the stairs? Could it be a ghost responsible for throwing the objects down the stairs? Also, both times happened when Audrey was babysitting. So, does that mean something's following Audrey?
Hey guys, it's Sydney and Liam here. You all probably remember Liam. He witnessed the rocking chair thing. That was crazy. Anyway, just wanted to tell you guys, like, I'm not here to convince anybody to believe in it. That's totally fine if you don't. I appreciate your opinion.
Yeah, she is.
She wants to talk too. But I did want to show you guys something that was sent to me a few days after I posted the original video. This was sent to me from the old owners of this house, their granddaughter. So before my family and I moved in, which was 2.5 years ago, before we moved in here, this house was actually owned by the same family ever since it was built. And it was built in 1924. So, like I said, I will leave you with this message and feel free to believe what you want.
So according to Sydney, a few days after the rocking chair incident, one of the previous owners saw the video and sent a message saying that weird things have happened in the house before. The previous owners had a cleaner, and when she was hoovering one of the bedrooms that belonged to the owner's grandmother, something kept pulling out the plug from the wall, and then a lamp slid off the table and landed on the floor. As the cleaner was picking up the lamp, she smelled something horrible. The owner came home and found a note that said the cleaner had quit. But something else did happen almost 2 months later, in the early hours, in the kitchen. Sydney and the whole family were all fast asleep when out of the blue, all of a sudden, paranormal activity was recorded. Watch. All is quiet throughout the house when suddenly something either falls or bangs, and then all 4 doors open up at the same time. The loud ringing noise you can hear is the home's alarm system going off. Amazingly, Sydney says that no one woke up. So there you have it. That's Sydney's paranormal story so far. And if she uploads anything else, then I will be there to let you know. But in the meantime, if you've got any advice for her, or any questions, or if you think you can help with the paranormal problem, then jump on over to her account. The name is on screen. But as usual, when you get there, please don't forget, tell her the Dark Knight sent you. Thank you. If you've seen something scary, creepy, or amazing, and you captured something paranormal on camera, or maybe you're a paranormal investigator and you need some help to get your content out there, or you might be unlucky enough to live in a haunted house and you need some help and advice because you think you're all alone. Well, you're not. Project Dark Knight Horror is here for you. So send in your videos, clips, links, photos, stories, ideas and more to Project Dark Knight. The email is on screen. Thank you.
Project Dark Knight.
The update of Josiah. Our next case needs no introductions because I've been featuring his channel every few months for almost 2 years now. By now, you should know who I'm talking about. That's right, we're checking back in with Josiah. For anyone who doesn't know who he is, where have you been? I highly advise, after watching my video, go all the way back to the beginning of Josiah's account to see how his haunting has progressed over the years. Josiah is a struggling alcoholic, but regardless, he's a really nice guy. His mum passed away a few years back, which hit Josiah really hard, and his way of coping came at the bottom of a bottle. And soon, Josiah was not only battling with the paranormal, but also his own demons. Evil spirits and demons don't bother with people who are strong-willed and have a perfect life. No, they find a much easier target in the shape of a person who is down and depressed and have experienced some form of trauma. They love to kick you while you're down. But Josiah's haunting is different. You see, this all started back after his mum died, and even though they weren't close, I know he misses and regrets not fixing things. At the beginning of the haunting, we all thought that Josiah was being haunted by an evil spirit, and so did Josiah. But after years of watching his haunting progress, it's become clear that Josiah might be haunted by the spirit of his mum. Josiah is very dependent on alcohol, and to his credit, he's tried many times to give it up. But so far, it's always beaten him. Every time Josiah drinks or is drunk, that's when the paranormal activity starts up. It's like the spirit of his mum is still looking out for her son. Even through death, a mother's love knows no boundaries. Like I said, this is an update on Josiah's latest uploads. Josiah's sitting at his computer drinking alcohol when suddenly he hears a pan on top of the cooker move.
What the fuck was that all about, dude? What the fuck is that all about? I've been trying to fast. Are you telling me that I need to eat? No. Let me try to be healthy. I'm not even... This is the last of my beer. I'm about to call it a night, but earlier I have the video. My faucet turned on, and I went to go check on it. but my fucking whole entire soap fell off into the goddamn bathtub. There's like, yeah, I should post the fucking video. Oh my god! Oh my god! Right the fuck here! Right the fuck here! Right the fuck now! Oh my god! You're a son of a bitch! You fucking son of a bitch! Go fuck off! Fuck off, bro! Oh my god! I'm gonna go to sleep. I'm done. That was.
If you've noticed, while his videos are playing, the footage keeps glitching in places. Now, I've noticed this for some time, and it's not just on my PC, but it happens on my phone as well. And I've read the comments from his viewers, and they all say the same thing. I think when you see the screen glitching, that's when the spirit energy is having an effect on the camera. The spirit is probably very close to him while the camera is glitching. And don't forget, ghosts are made up of pure energy, and they play havoc with electrical devices. Watch.
Before I explain what the fuck's happening right now, hold on. I look like a fucking crazy person, don't judge me, but my fucking light's going on and off and on and off. You see what I'm saying, dude? That was aggressive though, like the way you fucking slapped it. You don't have to do that shit. Alright, turn it off again. Yes, I've been standing here for like fucking 20 minutes looking like a fucking crazy. I feel like I'm going crazy. Actually, 100%. Like, you heard that? That was a fucking, like a smack. It wasn't even like a... It wasn't like, hey, shh, time for...
The turning of the taps, moving of the picture frames, and the flicking of switches, these are all harder to fake. And one thing about Josiah's content, it's consistent.
Look, I got my light on and everything. I was just talking about how I was gonna put these things in the closet so I can put my monitor in there, like noise isolating. Are you fucking kidding me? I don't know what to do. Except for say fuck you, bro. Nobody here. In the crevasse. I don't know why I'm stepping in here, but yeah. I did drink. What are you, fucking wizard, bro? That just knocked off. Dude. You're a fucking wizard, bro. Don't be doing that shit. Also, stop, please. You were so quiet, please. Oh my fucking god. What the actual fuck nuggets? Let's not fucking do anything stupid, please. I would appreciate it. Please. I'm gonna keep the light
So Josiah hears a noise in the kitchen and he turns on his camera and goes to investigate. As he draws closer to the microwave, the button is pushed in and the door flips open. Your guess is as good as mine for the meaning behind this, but as he draws closer to the microwave, did you notice the glitching again? Also, as he looks into the mirror and turns around, a whisper can be heard. Listen.
Okay. I fucking 1000% heard my fucking shit open. It's really annoying. That's too much, bro. Bro, that's too much, man. That is too much. First of all, that's completely flipped dirt upside down in West Philadelphia, born and raised on a playground where I spent most of my... That's too much, man. I'm by myself. I don't want to fucking deal with this shit. What the fuck is going on? Okay. Hey, how about, you can leave me the fuck alone, please? No, that's it. Oh my god, this is fucking...
Even though Josiah's been dealing with this paranormal activity for years, and at times he might joke about it, but don't let that fool you. We all have our coping mechanisms, and for Josiah, he puts on a brave face and drinks to numb the pain. But sometimes it can get too much. Those times when he's at home alone without Maria, or like this when he's laying in bed vulnerable and something barges into his room. These are the times when I question who it is that's really haunting Josiah. You can hear the fear in his voice, and he's so scared. I don't blame Josiah for drinking. Hell, if I was in his shoes, I'd probably do the same. That's the latest upload from Josiah, and I know this upset him a lot. Remember when he used to live on his own in that grubby studio flat last year? He was in bad shape, but then thankfully Maria came into his life. Josiah has had a really hard life. His mother died and the rest of his family are not around. His only companion was the vodka, so why not drink? Just so he didn't have to be alone, scared at home, he'd walk the streets and he was led astray. And he knew it too, but he didn't care. He didn't want to be alone at home with the paranormal. Where was his friends and where was his family? Thank God Josiah met Maria and they had a child. Because of all the sadness and heartache that Josiah's been through, I know he's going to be a great dad. And speaking from someone who didn't have a father in his life, I know what it feels like to need your family. If you want to watch Josiah's haunting from the beginning, then jump on over to his account. The name is on screen. Josiah has been thinking about uploading longer videos to YouTube, and he said if enough people want him to do it and comment, then he will. So drop him a comment or two. And as usual, Don't forget, tell him the Dark Knight sent you. Thank you. If you've made it to the end, then I salute you. You prove that you're a true fan of horror. So remember, if you're interested in ghosts, poltergeists and demons, cursed objects, haunted houses and randonautica, animal attacks, serial killers and strange dark mysteries, then Project Dark Knight Horror is the channel for you. If you like what you see and you think I deserve it, then can I kindly ask you to press the subscribe button for me? It's absolutely free for you, and just with the click of your finger, you can help my channel grow. And the bigger the channel, the more videos I can make for you. This year, my goal is to hit 500,000 subscribers, so I really could use some help. Before you go, I have 3 more quick things to talk about. First off, if you're a fan of horror, why not join Project Dark Knight on my private Facebook group? There, you'll be in great company. We have lots of different people from lots of different backgrounds, from lots of different countries. But we all share one thing in common, and that is our love for horror. So click the link in the description section and join the group, and let's have some fun. Next, if you didn't know, I've designed some merch. I've combined my love for horror with my love for all things urban, and what you see is the finished product. So, if you want to grab a piece of Project Dark Knight history, the link is down below. And remember, they are original to the channel and have been designed by myself, the Dark Knight. And who knows, when my channel blows up, these could become collector items. So grab them while you can. The link is down below. And lastly, I'd like to thank my lovely Patreons who have been a valuable member of Project Dark Knight. Some of the names on this list have been with me from the beginning. These names are Dawson Lip, Turtle Chief 9, Andrew M. Gross, Laura Rhodey, Cookie Ooh I Don't Know, Countess Manette, Greasy Cox, Donna Sayers, D. Michael Smith, Catherine Murphy, Sean Squillis, Trumpet, Anna, KJ Majid, Honey Badger, Charlie X24, Judah, Christy Santistevan, Seth J, Asia C, Chris, Randy Crates, and Martin Rabbi. It's thanks to generous people like you who believe and support the channel that I can keep making these videos and keep the engines running at Project Dark Knight. And always remember, you've been watching Project Dark Knight Horror, and I am the Dark Knight. Signing off. Peace!
Don't ever laugh as the hearse goes by, for you may be the next to die. They wrap you up in a big white sheet, from your head down to your feet. They put you in a big black box and cover you up with dirt and rocks.